Hey YouTube, Gentleman2005 here with a review of Bouken Red, S.H.Figuarts from Go-Go Sentai Boukenger, the 30th anniversary series. That awful overdrive show that was here in Power Rangers, but they the Bouken Red, right? So, what do we got? Well, we see him with the Bouken Javelin right there. We got the Boukenger logo, Bouken Red. Bouken Red right here. On the top it says Go-Go Sentai Boukenger, Bouken Red. On the side it says Bouken Red and has him. And on this side is the name in big letters again, along with the show name, Go-Go Sentai Boukenger. And look, on there, that's cool, Bouken Red with the search logo. So here we see him holding out his hand, that's interesting. Him with the Bouken Bo, and then all his parts and pieces. Then we have the Bouken Scooper for your Akibarangers, and Akiba Blue is here to demo that for us. So again, we have two trays. The second tray is the Scooper with a couple of hands. That's neat. And then we have him, right? So what do we see? Well, we got Bouken Red, bunch of hands. We got the Servibuster, the Serviblade, Bouken Javelin, Bouken Bo. Why is there a second Bouken? Why is there a second Servibuster? Am I like stupid? There's two guns. I'm just like, oh, one's to attach to his belt and one's to hold. That's stupid. So this one attaches to his belt and this one's for holding. He's got an Accellular for the back of him, an Accellular open to hold, and an Accellular in search mode. So let's get him out of the package. That is stupid. Oh, and I didn't mention the little holster for the gun, but we'll get that in a moment. So, whoa, don't drop it. Bouken Red, Chifu, Bouken Bo, Bouken Javelin, Servi everything. Okay, so let's look at these little tiny Accellulars first. Here is the open one. Right, we can see, look at all the paint in there. That's a lot of paint. They painted the buttons, they painted the dials. You can see the red paint around the screen. That's really cool, right? All the detailing in there. So that's nice. That's that one. And then it's going to be pretty much the same thing, just with the little piece twisted to the side for search mode. Right here, right, so you can see it's got that going on. If I can pick it up, it's so tiny. So it's got that going on, right? Neat. Let's turn it over. The back, right? So we got those. Those are very fun accessories to have. And then this is the one in the slot we're going to go ahead and put on the back of his belt, so we can see the slot right there, and we're just going to plug this in, and it will look like this. So that's cool. We have this holster right here for the Serviblade, or Servibuster, I guess. We'll put that into his belt in that hole. Get a good hold of it. Okay. There we go. So that's ready to go. This, oops, that's not that one. This one is the Servibuster to put in the belt. You can see it's got the little peg there, and it's all detailed out. And we're just going to peg that in to him, or I guess into the belt thing here. There we go, and it will hang there at his hip, like this, right? So there's Bouken Red ready for action. Now let's look at the rest of his stuff. This is just the Servibuster again. They just did not put the little peg, and then they turn it into sword mode, and you got the Serviblade right here. So you can see where the handle's been folded around, and there's a blade that's been extended on it. Then we have his weapon. So we have the Bouken Bo right here, and this opens. As you can see, right here, and then and closes obviously. And then we have the Bouken Javelin, which this is static. It does not move, but that's pretty cool. Right, so it's this big, sharp, pointy stick. So let's take a look at the figure now that we've done and looked at all his crap. So here's Bouken Red. We can see his helmet. If I put it in frame, we can see the silver and black on there. That looks really cool. I do like the Boukenger suits. Actually, I was a fan of the show too, but the suits I always thought were pretty cool. The black wraps all the way around. We can see the silver up here. We got this big white chest with the logo on it, the compass. His silver belt and silver little gauntlets here. And his gloves. We can see the inside of the arms here have been painted white, just like the inside of the legs here is painted white. And then silver down here at the top of his boots. On the back, again, we see his Accellular we put on earlier. And so yeah, looks pretty good. Articulation-wise, his head's cool. His shoulders, he seems to be kind of like Red Buster, in that he has pretty decent shoulders. Nothing really stopping him there. His legs, there's no real problems here. This thing is going to move, the holster's going to move with his leg, because it is that like bendy plastic. So that's not going to be a problem or anything like that for, posing Bouken Red. So let's get him with one of these staff weapons, because I like those a lot. Actually, I think we're going to do this Bouken Bo thing, the Bouken Javelin from the front of the box, because I like the Javelin. In case I haven't said it about 16 times yet in this review. Oh, one thing I want to show, because I just saw it. He does have, one of his hands is like the snapping fingers hand. So, that's a pretty neat inclusion, because that's a signature thing of the Boukengers, especially Chief, is that, the snapping of the fingers. We're going to put his hand on the grip here in the middle to hold it. So it's in. There we go. It's in his hand. Great. So basically we're actually going to stick his arm out to the side, and we're going to put most of the javelin really behind him in this kind of turned out pose. If I can twist the joints right so it doesn't come out of his hand. Okay. And he's going to look over here, and right, we should probably switch this hand out too to like an open hand. Here's his open hand, not that one, this one. There we go. A nice clean snap, like Red Buster's hands. Friggin' ninja joints, man. Ninja joints. Okay. Let's get his feet flat and not like up on his instep. That's never a good thing. So. Your legs always spread. It's like you're a Kardashian. And even though the one in the box is tilted down, we're going to tilt this up for now. Let's leave it. So we have Bouken Red. He's like, "Come at me, bro. Come at me." And so that's fine. He's okay for the moment. We'll probably fix it later. But what we want to do now is move him over to the side here and check out the Akibaranger accessory. He has the Bouken Scooper. So let's try and get that out. There we go. So here it is, right out of the box. So we have the logo up here to show that it's from Boukenger, or that it's Boukenger related. Thank you. We got the 5 colors: red, blue, black, yellow, and pink here. It'll scoop up and do scooper things. This does turn. So you don't stand right here and look away in shame. Okay, so let's get here's Akiba Blue, and she's like, "Hey, I'm here. What you need?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Come hold this." Oh, okay. So we're gonna knock the scarf off because that's the cool guy thing to do. Let's see. So I don't know. I guess it requires one of these like big ass hands to hold it. So let's remove her little tiny woman hand. Okay, so we removed her Shuki woman hand and put in her Jedimon man hand, I guess. I don't even know if it's supposed to be for her, and then we can, I like this, just like she's going working the mines or something. Oh man, like a dumbass. Just put this over her shoulder, and she is gonna go do some grave digging. Right? That's awful, but it's kind of funny to me because that's the kind of person that I am. So the next thing that we're gonna do, now that we actually have all 3 pieces and not just, pull them out of my ass, which is, why we couldn't do this before, is we're going to combine all 3 Akibaranger parts. So here's the jet winger. And we're going to make the big cannon that they use. Let's get the Deka Wappa out. Deka Wappa. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to take this out of her hand and let her... Look, this is exactly the pose she should be in. That's awful. What is wrong with you? Jesus. What we're going to do is we are... I just can't stop laughing at that for some reason. We're going to lift this up, and we're going to turn this to the side. Right, and that gets this ready. Then we're going to take this and flip it upside down, because that's how we roll in the Shire. No, you have to stay on. No one said to come off. There we go. Now we're going to take... you son of a bitch. We're going to take the Deka Wappa completely apart, and we're going to open these pieces. Right? Then what we're going to do is the shield right here. The SPD shield is going to go up under this piece, and you can kind of see where it fits in. Hopefully you're not completely dumb. There you go, like that. Then what we're going to do is, you see this slot back here, we're going to go ahead and plug it into this front piece that we exposed on the Bouken scoop, right? So now we have this number right here, and now we need to charge up my lasers. So we are gonna take this piece, FML, and plug it up under here into these pegs that I hope are pegs. Okay, so this is one. You can see we've got the one side, and now let's go ahead and do it on the other. Oh, I see. So there's a small and a big peg on each side, and it shows you how to put it in, and I didn't even notice that until just now. Okay, so here is our cannon. Alright, we can see all 3 pieces have been linked together. Akiba Blue, she's right here. She's like, holy shit, this thing is huge. And we're like, I know, right? We're just gonna, let's do this. And see, it covers her face. No, so you can have the Akibarangers out here. I just didn't feel like getting red and yellow. And they will, pose epically with it. as is what you should do with a giant cannon like that. So that's always fun and is kind of incentive for getting Red Hawk, Deka Red, and Bouken Red if you're a Akibaranger fan. So let's bring Bouken Red back in and wrap this one up. So if you don't stand, I'm going to punch you in the teeth. There you go. See that? It works. If you threaten the figure, he stands right up. He's like, oh, shit, on my teeth. So here's Bouken Red. Really cool. I kind of like him. I don't know, his legs might be something of a problem with that. I don't know if it's just the normal Jedimon can't stand things or Bouken Red's legs, but he's pretty fine. He's got a bunch of stuff. I mean, he's got the bow, the javelin, sword, gun, all that stuff. A bunch of different Accellulars and whatnot. Plus, he has the Bouken Scooper for the Akibarangers, and you can, if you've been getting all the Sentai releases so far, you can complete the Akibarangers cannon. So that is always a plus. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time, check out the podcast, RidersRangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. And as always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.